What's up, guys? Rob from Squarepants Gaming here, bringing you another episode of the Spongebob Squarepants movie game. Last time we left off, we are about to start driving the paddy wagon. We went through, what's it called? We went through the scene where SpongeBob and Patrick get drunk off of ice cream with the Goofy Goobers.
You're driving a sandwich.
Not just a sandwich, a Krabby Patty.
And Mr. Krabs got, you know, turned to ice or whatever. And get used to this, because this is something you will be seeing a lot. Okay, B is break. You're gonna be seeing the paddy wagon a lot because it is involved in multiple sections in the game. And multiple Goofy Goober tokens because of the fact that they had to pad for stuff to do in this game. So there's gonna be time trials and ring trials and just ugh. The paddy wagon is just like notoriously some people's like least favorite parts of the game. I don't like the paddy wagon sections for the most part. They are not as bad as the on-rail sections with the crown / bathtub you're gonna find later. But I imagine at some points I will have to do editing to skip certain paddy wagon sections that I just multiple time over fail, which, yeah, if we actually end up hitting the sub goal for extra life and I have to do this live, is gonna be just, oh, there's not a shortcut that way. See, it's good to learn these things early now, because when you do like the time trials and the ring sections and the other garbage, you kind of just have to know all this stuff. And in fact, there's probably just gonna be episodes where that's just all I do, is when we go through these different sections, because quite honestly I'm just gonna try to do them pretty much all in one sitting, all at one time, so that way, you know, I'm like, oh my lord, that way I'm like learning the maps, you know, and I'm not like having to go back to it at a later date where like I don't remember any of this garbage and I have to learn all these shortcuts all over again. Owie. I do like how the paddy wagon looks like crap the more it gets beat up. That is kind of funny. But yeah, this first one is just, you know, get to the edge of town without dying. You win. And I don't remember if they're automatically unlocked.
You've reached the edge of town, and now you can go on to the next part of your journey. Here's your reward. Come back again if you want another driving challenge.
Oh my god. That like audio bug. It's gonna boot us into the next section. I think I'm gonna go and just do the paddy wagon stuff in this episode because, yeah.
Spongebob gone, all is not well. Plankton is now selling the Krabby Patty at the Chum Bucket, and with every purchase, customers
My
are
old
getting
friend
online
Eugene.
and rolling bucket
Don't
heads.
let the flame die out.
Discovered Plankton's plan to
Yeah.
create an army of bucket heads. Will Squidward save the day? No. On the outskirts of town, SpongeBob and Patrick meet some of the charming locals who tell them they will not last long outside the city. But our friends do not listen.
Yeah, and now our paddy wagon's stolen.
Our heroes are now stranded in a vast desert. with
What'll it
only
be,
their
fellas?
feet for
Mustard or
transportation.
ketchup? $3,000 miles to Shell City. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna see if it lets us warp back to the paddy wagon stuff, though, so all of this is kind of a moot point. Mindy, I can't hear you because the game audio isn't balanced properly for some reason.
You have enough Goofy Goober tokens. Now I can teach you the bash move.
Why would you wait until I have enough Goofy Goober tokens to teach me things that are
I am the master. Wow! Thanks, Mindy.
like requisite for me to complete my journey? That seems really arbitrary of you, considering your dad is going to murder my boss.
Every creature in the sea will be under Plankton's control. You have to go into the desert and shut them down.
Isn't this the really dangerous desert that no one has ever returned from?
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
So yeah, we actually have our bash move now, but yeah, we're gonna go do sandwich driving, baby. Let's go. Oh god, I really don't want to do this, but I think these are the lesser of the evils, and I don't remember.
Try a time challenge?
I'm challenged all the time.
Good one,
Real.
Yeah.
Good one, buddy.
What?
You'll have a set time limit to
I
get
don't
to
remember how many Goofy Goober tokens we need at the
finish in less than a set
end.
time.
So I'm gonna get the sandwich done now, because these aren't as bad as some of the other sandwich driving ones, if I remember correctly. And that way we can at least have a little bit of a bank of Goofy Goober tokens. And this isn't gonna be 100% Let's Play, so if we don't have to do all this stuff, we won't. I don't really remember off the top of my head, to be quite honest. I don't think we have to do them all. But much like in BFBB, when there's options for, you know, easier paths for us to take, so to speak, I will indeed try to do that instead. So yeah, there's not much to say about the sandwich driving parts other than that they kind of suck. The controls are fine enough. It's just like, do you really want to be like doing this, you know, repetitive stuff over and over again? Probably not. It's like the you know, it's like the Batmobile sections in Arkham Knight, you know. It's just like, how many times can we really do this, you know? How many times do we really need to have another Batmobile section? And like, I thought the Batmobile sections were fun to begin, but then after it was just like, can we please just never do this again? After like the second or third time you have to do like the Batmobile combat sections, yeah, no, I just no more interest in that essential mechanic. It was really like interesting how much emphasis they really did place on the Batmobile in that game. And I guess, you know, in their defense, the Batmobile hadn't really been much of a part of the previous games, so like, you know, I guess if you have the opportunity to do so,
So much destruction.
but it was like super shoehorned, you know? And it was kind of obvious to most of the players that like, yeah, this is just something that they really really wanted you to do. So that wasn't too bad. We just had a minute 15 to spare.
You've won the time.
What does it say on the back? Our goof? I don't know what goes on in...
Now I have a real challenge for you.
Mindy,
Rings
Yes, the
disappear. Go
rings.
through each ring before it disappears. If you get through them all, I'll reward you.
So this becomes a real problem on the on-rail sections. Because if you miss the ring and you take the wrong path, you actually just straight up lose. You can't recover it. You know, in the paddy wagon sections, you can kind of recover it a little bit. And in some of the on-rail sections, and some of the paddy wagon sections later, they do not, you know, mess around. You're getting to these rings with, like, no time at all to spare, essentially. So, yeah. Like that. Take the wrong path and then you just, you know, you lose. These like weird onion ring things that are like now a part of our life for some reason. I don't remember what the next challenge is, because there's another one after this one. Because there's a time trial, the rings, and then maybe there's like a faster ring challenge or something. Oh, jeez. That was close. But like I said, these sections aren't as bad. They get worse later. Like in terms of just being kind of unfair. But we're gonna do them because we have to. At least these early ones we're gonna do. Like I said, later on when it comes to more annoying stuff, we'll just play through, and if we end up needing more Goomber tokens, then we'll come back. But I'm hoping that's not gonna be the case. Because I'm telling you, man, some of those like on-rail sections suck, dude. But who knows? Maybe I'm a, you know, maybe I'm a better gamer than I was as a kid. Maybe I'm just, you know, the bee's knees now, and I'll just clear all this shit with ease. It is possible. I mean, I have not played this game since I was a kid. So, you know, it is possible that, maybe this just isn't as hard as I remember it being, and I just sucked at video games. It's always funny when you go back and play something from your childhood, and, you know, the game as a kid just gave you, like, fits, and then you play through it as an adult, and you're like, why was this ever hard to begin with? You know? It do be that way sometimes.
You've beaten the ring challenge.
You've beaten your dick. Not in public, anyway, Mr. Krabs.
Since you beat the other challenges so easily,
easy? Yeah, it was easy.
Oh, very easy.
all right, I'll give you a hard time to beat. Get to the end of the...
Hard time, right. So what did we do this in? 2:45 last time? Yeah, so this is like... This is the part where it's like, you don't have any time. You cannot be screwing up. Don't be fucking up, son. You need to get all these nitrous oxides that you can. Don't be goofing it. Like that. Don't be goofing it. Oh my god, I'm goofing it. Oh my god, I'm goofing it so hard. What did I just say about goofing it? We might already be screwed just because I hit like 17 things on the way in here. Jesus. What was I thinking? On the plus side, we almost have another, you know, manly point or whatever. So, there, we have that going for us in this workaday world, you know? What more can you really ask for, you know? Whoa, that was close, man. That cannonball almost hit us. Or wrecking ball, not cannonball. I don't know which one's faster. We're gonna go this way. Because this is the way I took last time. And it seemed to do us good. We're just gonna keep boosting as much as possible. To make up for all those mistakes I made earlier. Yeah, that's the thing about, you know, driving sandwiches and becoming an adult. You know, you have to learn from your mistakes. You can't let them weigh you down, man. You know, you learn from your mistakes, you make up for them, and then you just drive a sandwich. You know, it's a circle of life, really. Gosh, that part is a little annoying. Just boost to get past that freaking wrecking ball without us getting slammed into teeth by it. Starting to cut it close here on time, boys. Oh my gosh. I'm getting real close. I may have hit one too many things on the way in. We shall see. I think we're gonna be okay here, though. There we go. Not bad. 12 seconds to spare. In the paddy wagon.
You did it.
Thanks! I don't know what I did, but I did it.
Try and beat your best time on this road.
We'll do it, Mindy.
No, we won't, Mindy. Actually, because there's no more Goofy Goober tokens left for us to get here. So, no, we're not going to be doing that, actually. Why would I subject you, me, the audience? Why would I put a human being through that? It's just desperately trying to beat my best time at the freaking paddy wagon section. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade our health. We'll do the same for
More Krabby Patty with extra manliness, please.
Patrick later. Oh yeah, these guys. Good idea, Patrick. Oh, he's zooming in on the booty. Patrick's a big booty fan. And then he just disappears into that night. Get out of here, man. There we go, we got another point, so we'll just upgrade Patrick, and 4 should be more than enough to get us through the game, to be honest. Probably don't really even need more than 3, but yeah. We'll just give ourselves a 4th. If nothing else, just for the combat sections, because, oh, that sound. That sound's not great, Bob. If nothing else, just for the combat section, because they are going to be annoying. And they're just going to be something that I'm just not going to want to deal with, but I have to. I have to deal with everything in this workaday world, you know?
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
No, it's you, Spongebob. You are the one spinning. Why would you ask such an asinine question? You know that it's you.
I'm not feeling like being a pet right now. That's giving up manliness. Sleeping in the corner.
Sometimes, Spongebob, I worry about your mental fortitude. Have you considered seeing a doctor? So yeah, you're noticing some enemy archetypes, you know, essentially ripped from BFBB. Get out of here, man. I wish SpongeBob had like a movement option like Patrick where I could just go fast. And unfortunately, no, you cannot cruise boost in this game. There is no cruise boosting. Because of the way that, spoiler alert, you don't have the, you know, bubble rocket in this game, if you could believe it. You have, the guitar that you play at the end of the movie. So that's the thing. We're at 20 minutes. We're gonna keep going here, though. We'll keep going until we get a Goofy Goober token. That'll be a nice place to end, I think. Ow.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
That's how you determine manliness, kids. By how many jellyfish you karate chop in the face. And how many dumbbells you can find lying around in your local neighborhood. Oh, here, I'll show you what this is. Or not. Whoops. Hold on. This is a sponge ball challenge. This is another one of these reoccurring challenges that they use to stuff quote-unquote content into the game. And yes, this sucks as much as it looks like it's gonna suck. Patrick has something similar, but you're not a sponge ball. Obviously, you're just, you know, Patrick running around doing it. Remember the SpongeBall arena at the end of BFBB? Well, the game devs were like, what if that was the entire level? Yes, very, very interesting. And these were actually the things that I remember giving me the most trouble as a kid. Like, as much as the paddy wagon section and the bathtub sections were a pain, this I remember just destroying me. This first one, though, not too shabaloo. He says as he fails. Oh, wow. I just did that, huh? Yep. I just did that. I knew that wasn't going to work. Why did I try to force the issue? I don't know. You know, sometimes in life we do things that don't make sense. And that was one of them. That was really dumb. Immediately after I was saying that this first one isn't all that difficult, I freaking die on the last obstacle. Like, what an idiot. Really? Why do you guys watch me play video games? You like watching me suffer, don't you? You like watching me be bad at video games, and you're like, haha, hee hee, XD. Alright, let's not die this time, Rob. How about that? There you go, buddy. See, that wasn't so hard. Dummy! I'm in the floor, by the way. Nice. But that's going to have to do with this episode. We are going a little bit long, and I don't want to make this a 45-minute paddy wagon / SpongeBall Arena episode, if you can believe it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I will see you guys again next time.